everyone. So today I am outside. It's nice and pretty warm out here. It's not too bad. There's a bit of a breeze, but if there's any noises, please excuse them. Obviously, I can't control the wildlife and people around me. But anyways, so I'm going to actually do a basic nail design tutorial for you. So just showing you different basic, even like everyday nail designs, just something that you can quickly do. And obviously you can always incorporate other things into this, but this is just going to be a little basic design for you, alright? So if you want to continue watching, I'm going to get started. First I'm going to start off with base coat, just to protect your natural nails. Obviously you always want to do this. So we're just going to use a base coat. And I'm just going to continue doing this with all my nails. And then you're going to start off with a base coat. So I'm just going to be using my Xtreme Hard as Nails Wraps, or Hard as Nails Xtreme Wear by Sally Hansen. And this is just the color number 3, white out, so, or white on, sorry. I'm just going to paint all my nails with this. And by the way, yes, I did put base coat on and it is all completely dry, so be sure to make sure your base coat is dry before you do this step. Otherwise it can come out to be a little pasty, or it doesn't dry very well either sometimes. So, and no, I'm not a professional nail artist, so hopefully I get these designs right, but there are a chance of a little bit of mess ups. So as you can see already, this light is not going on very well, as it is a little hot out here, so I don't know if maybe that's a little bit of the issue, but it's going to be a little rough anyways, just to show you guys some ideas. So I will continue doing all my nails in the white, and obviously you can pick any background color. I'm just going to use white because it shows up pretty good on camera. Got all my white nails now, so now I'm going to start off with the basic polka dot. So I'm going to show you the different tools you can use to create a polka dot, and just, you know, as I said, to use whatever color you'd like. I'm actually going to be using my Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Xtreme Wear in the color 130 Blew Me Away. So that's the one I'm going to be using, but you can obviously use whatever color you want. And so here we go. Okay, so I'm going to first start off with the Sally Hansen Nail Art Pen, which hopefully you guys can see that. This is in the color Bright Blue. And so this makes a very small polka dot. Hopefully you can see that, and I'm hoping this is focusing. This is my camera, by the way, guys. Finally got it. So yes, it's a very small polka dot. And so that always works. You just want like a small polka dot. And then to get more of a bigger polka dot, you can use either a dotting tool, which looks like this. And I have it in actually 4 different size balls here. Hopefully you guys can see this. There's like two on this side and then 2 on this side. And so you can use them to dot them, and I'll just show you what those look like as well. Put some of this on a piece of plastic. Make sure whatever color you're using, if you're not using a pen, to just put it a little bit on a piece of plastic or a dish or something that you're not going to use again, or if you are going to use it again, you know you're going to use it for your nails. So I'll just show you the 4 different polka dots I've got here. So we've got that one, that one, that one, and that one. So 4 different size polka dots, and I'll bring that up close. Hopefully you guys can see this. 4 different size polka dots that makes, and I like to use them the most. I do find that they work out quite nice, but they can be hard to find. I find these dotting tools, so just if you don't have that, you can always use the end of a paintbrush. So I just have a simple paintbrush that I actually bought at the dollar store that you can use for dotting, and I can actually show you what that looks like. So, big dot, little dot. So that's what the paintbrush does there. Hopefully that's focusing. And then if you want to even go a little more detailed, you can always use the other side of the paintbrush, which works really well for like other detailing too. But you can use a paintbrush to make a dot, obviously. And you can make any size dot with a paintbrush as well. So just an example of two sizes and that there. So those are the paintbrushes, the end of it, and then just using the normal paintbrush. They both work out very well. And you can also use a toothpick too. I do find using a toothpick can be a little bit difficult, but you can use it. You just have to, I don't actually have a toothpick with me here, I didn't have any. In the nail polish, take it out and let it dry for a couple seconds, and put it back in, and take it out and let it dry for a couple seconds, and then the dot on the end of the paintbrush will get bigger, and then once it's like fully dry, then you can use it as a dotting tool. But those are your options. So obviously Sally Hansen Nail Art Pen. I'll put all these down in the description below too, so you guys can see. So Sally Hansen Nail Art Pen, do a dotting tool, or just the end of a paintbrush, or the end of anything. An end of a pencil would even work too. But those are simple dotting tools, and I'm just going to show you actually what these look like next on a nail. Okay, so now I'm going to do the stripe. Basic stripe. So I have a couple of options. My most preferred is using a striper nail polish. So this is just Kleancolor nail to toe nail art. I just got this off of eBay, so I don't know if you can buy these in stores or not, but they do have a website. But anyways, I'll put all that down below. So this is what I'm going to use. So this is actually meant for doing like striping details. That's what the brush looks like there. So this is, like I said, this is generally actually used for a striper, so I'll just show you what it looks like actually on my nail. So just do a stripe. Now I'm a little shaky today, so hopefully I do this okay. I'm not doing any specific detailing of any kind, I'm just trying to show you guys what each thing does. So there's the stripe there. You can also use a paintbrush if you're creative enough. I'm not exactly all that creative when it comes to doing stripes, so I can show you what it looks like just on a piece of paper, just so you guys can kind of get the idea of what it looks like. Just a stripe. And it also, I mean, you can, the paintbrush you can do just about any size stripe or any size, any design, but again, I'm not very good at using a paintbrush. As you can see, those are like completely crooked lines, but that's what a stripe would look like with a paintbrush. Okay, you can also use the Sally Hansen Art Pen as well, which makes a stripe too, and it's a pretty thin stripe, but it's a stripe, and so this looks like that. That's the paintbrush down below, and then the top one is the pen. And on my nail here is the striper. I have actually on my Instagram posted a couple pictures of me actually wearing stripes, and so you can go check that out on my Instagram. And I will move on to the next thing now. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do a basic flower. Very simple, very fun, and easy to do. I'm going to use my dotting tool. You can also, again, use the end of the paintbrush, or you can use the Sally Hansen Nail Art Pen, or you can use a toothpick. But I'm going to use my dotting tool. Oh, and by the way, I did find a toothpick, so shh. If you do want to see a dot with a toothpick, I can show you how to do that in another video. So on my thumb here, I'm going to do the flower. So again, just put some paint on a piece of plastic or a dish, and don't use your mother's dishes, okay, for this. And I'm just going to put a flower in the corner here. So you're going to do 4 dots, all about the same size, right next to each other in a like square shape. Make sure you kind of get them fairly wet looking, because otherwise this won't actually work. Okay, so then you're just going to let that dry for a couple of minutes just to get it kind of tacky. And with your toothpick, you're just going to drag the center of the dot inwards, just enough to kind of show your background color. And it makes kind of like almost like what to me looks like a Hawaiian flower in a way. But it's pretty and it's simple. Okay, Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do a basic heart. And I'm going to use just a normal sized paintbrush to do this. You can also, again, use the dotting tool with it to kind of help you along with the roundness. And you can also use the Sally Hansen markers too, but I prefer to use a paintbrush to do the hearts. So I'm just going to take my blue, and you don't want too much on the paintbrush, just enough. And I don't know how well this is going to turn out, so let's just see. So we're just going to kind of do a V shape almost on your nails. And then you're just going to kind of round it out a little bit. Because I'm doing this backwards to myself, this might not turn out to be perfect looking, but should be okay, hopefully. And then don't be shy to obviously do a couple coats on these. And it might be a very thin nail polish you're using, so there's always a good chance you might have to go over it a couple of times to get a perfect heart, which mine is not turning out to be so perfect here, but good enough, I guess, eh? It's cute. So that's what that looks like there. So once your nail designs are finally finished on both hands, don't forget to seal it with a fast drying top coat to protect your designs and to make it last longer. Okay guys, so that's the end of my basic nail design art tutorial, and so if you liked it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any nail tutorials that you'd like to show me or give me ideas, just put them in the comments down below, and you can also put your video responses down below too if you do this tutorial as well, or if you have any other ideas that you'd like me to do. So until next time guys, I will see you later. Bye!